And the Birds, they've been terrific all year in the division, Brett. 21-13 in the American League East.
And the Jays have done the complete opposite. They're just 1-5 against Baltimore. They've struggled against the entire rest of the division. For the Jays, the stakes in these games are incredibly high over the next 4 days.
Bassett knows what a challenge the Orioles will be. He had a rough outing at Camden Yards a month ago.
Yeah, he gave up 11 hits. That was a career high in 3 innings, and he was charged with 8 earned runs, so he's looking to turn things around a little here.
He's going to look at Adley Rutschman to begin the game.
And look at that breaking ball to get him 1 down.
Boy, look at the break on this pitch.
Gunnar, last night, he finished with a couple of hits.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the night for Chris Bassett.
In steps Anthony Santander.
And he lost him. Was out in front 0-2, but Santander draws a walk.
That brings up Ryan O'Hearn. 3-2 again. O'Hearn rips it into left field. That's a base hit. Santander with a head start, headed to third. He is safe. Anthony Santander gets in there. A nice swim move to evade the tag from Chapman. And the Orioles met at the corners in 2 outs. So now you got Mountcastle and his 15 career home runs against the Blue Jays. That one is knocked down by Kirk. O'Hearn will take off and get to second. Well, at least it didn't get away from Alejandro Kirk, but now a base hit could make this a 2-0 game. Hits this one down the line. This is trouble, and that will get into the corner. Coming home, Santander. O'Hearn right behind. Opposite field, double for Ryan Mountcastle. And a 2-0 Orioles lead in the first inning as they have made Bassett work, and they capitalize.
That's how you want to get the party started, folks.
Still 2 men out there, and the 1-1 is caught. Whit Merrifield going to his left makes the catch. But what a first inning it is again for the Orioles offense.
Gibson, who's making his 23rd start of the year. April and May, he was outstanding. Fell into a little bit of a trouble in June, but boy, July has been different. It has been a bounce-back month for him.
Whit Merrifield to lead it off for Toronto.
How about back-to-back quality starts for the veteran Kyle Gibson?
And he likes to get outs on the ground. He's got his first one.
Bichette in the 2 spot as always. And weakly hit towards third. Nothing Henderson can do with this. It'll be an infield hit for Bichette.
And a swing and a miss. Kyle Gibson with his first strikeout, and they're 2 away.
3-1 the count. And he'll take a walk. So up to second goes Bichette, and a couple of men on for Matt Chapman.
Hit on the ground. Mateo gets there. Shovel tossed. Did he hold the bag? You bet he did. Nice play on both ends, and the Orioles off the field.
This Oriole defense, folks, I'm telling you, it has been off the charts the last month.
Gunnar Henderson leading off in the top of the 3rd.
Well, he's only got about 40 pitches to figure it out tonight because he's throwing 57, right? Orioles did a really good job in that first inning.
Henderson powers it right field. Bichette looking this one back, and it is into the Orioles bullpen. Gunnar Henderson with a 3rd inning homer. He gets Bassett again. This time it's a solo shot, but a 3-0 Orioles lead down.
Well, this is a perfect example of how strong Gunnar Henderson is. 101 off the bat.
Anthony the hero on Friday night with his walk-off.
Santander goes to the opposite field. Long run for Varsho. Won't get to it. It's down and in the corner. It stays in play, and Santander cruises into second with the double. The Orioles offense seeing Bassett now for the 2nd time through, and they're doing a little bit more damage.
Ryan O'Hearn rips this to right field on a line. Bichette towards the gap. He makes a sliding grab. Tagging from second and heading to third is Santander. And now Anthony at third base with just 1 away.
So here comes Ryan Mountcastle into right. Bichette is back. Santander tagging from third. Here comes the throw home, and it will be late. Sacrifice fly for Ryan Mountcastle. So in the first 3 innings, he's driven in 3 of the Orioles' first 4 runs.
Base is empty in 2 outs for Bo Bichette.
1-1. And that's poked inside the first base bag, up the right field line for a base hit. Around first, Bo thinks about second, and then he powers down and he's hurt.
No.
He is hurt in between first and second and favoring one of his legs.
Oh, no.
It appears to be catastrophic for Bo Bichette. That right knee felt some discomfort when reaching for it immediately and then was frozen in between first and second. And right now, extreme concern for the Blue Jays superstar shortstop. Dalton Varsho, Alejandro Kirk, and Kevin Bichette to the plate.
And there's a soft liner into left center, just beyond the reach of Mateo. That's a base hit for Varsho. Next batter, Alejandro Kirk, who grounded out his first time up. Right center field, and that's going to split the outfielders. Santander has it on a bounce. Around to third comes Varsho.
Ran it back, strike three. That was nasty.
Well, you got to get this guy in from third. Here we are in the 5th inning already. You trail by 4. Now he's got Kiermaier with 2 strikes.
Bouncer to second, and that will get the run in. Varsho scores. Kiermaier reaching in a fielder's choice. It's 4-1.
2 outs, 1 in for Whit Merrifield. Gibson's retired twice. Knocked down by Gunnar Henderson. Hicks with a bare hand. Throw to first. He got him. And the Orioles get out of it.
I mean, is it Gunnar Henderson or is it Superman?
Walk Varsho now first and second for Toronto, and Alejandro Kirk coming up.
Flared behind first base. Infield fly rule is called, and there's out number 1. He got him. And it was the cutter. You called it. Full count, 2 outs. And Chapman and Varsho will be going. The runners go, swing and a miss, and Coulomb got out of it. It got messy, but Danny Coulomb still keeps 2 men on base, and the Orioles lead it 4-1 after 7. On out, here's Ryan Mountcastle. Has driven in 3 of the Orioles' 4 runs, and he'll go the opposite way. This one is back, and Luplow will have to play it on a hop. Mountcastle headed to second base, and he is in standing up. So a 2-hit day for Mountcastle, his 2nd double, and the Orioles a 1-out man in scoring position. Hit on the ground to the right side. That'll work. So you've got a runner at third with 2 outs.
Great stop by Chapman, and what a play. A run-saving play by Matt Chapman. That ball looked like it was getting through, Buck. Whit Merrifield, who was 0 for 3, came in on a 9-game hitting streak. That's a breaking ball right there that Merrifield gets a hold of, and he has hit it out. Merrifield continues to flex his muscles as he hits another home run.
Since the All-Star break, he came into this game hitting .404 with 23 hits. Only Stephen Kwan of the Guardians had more hits than Merrifield.
Now back-to-back walks. Brandon Belt, the runner at second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The last pass by Cano brings up Felix Bautista to face Matt Chapman.
Out. Oh, strike 3 call. Chapman thought it was outside. John Schneider does not like that call. That one is out to short right. Here comes Santander on to put out the fire. Felix Bautista gets 2 fast outs, and we go to the 9th.
The 2nd walk of this 9th inning. The tying runs are on again. Whit Merrifield coming to the plate.
Out to left center field. Hayes racing after it. Dives! Oh, what a play by Austin Hayes! Throw back towards first. It is late, but Austin Hayes with an incredible catch in left center field. Austin Hayes, how do you do? He missed it. It's picked up by Rutschman down to first. Strikeout complete. Ball game over. And the Mountain with one of his best pieces of work yet as the Orioles hang on for a 4-2 win.